this message, wherever you stand, I'm calling every woman, calling every man. We're the generation we can't afford to wait.
O'Brien, also in the studio.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Regina Ross.
And we are the host of Empowered Living. Today we have a wonderful show for you. We are talking about shopping for the holiday, but not just any kind of shopping. We are talking about shopping in the community and shopping black dollars. And we have two magnificent business owners. We have Miss Latoya Burton from Curve Bella, and we also have Miss Alicia, and she has a product line called Positive Love, and that's just really wonderful. What do you think about it, Regina?
I think it's wonderful.
I know the stress of the holiday is always something.
Yeah, it's always something, but I don't know about other people, but I know for me, I find myself always, okay, I want this, I want that. So I have to put that part in it to knock that stress down a little bit.
You shop for you along the way, too?
Yeah, just a few little items.
Yeah, I have that problem, too. I'll see something, I'll say, oh, I like this for my sister. I like it for me, too. So, it's always kind of stressful when you're spending those dollars. But, we always want to make sure that we're economically doing the right thing in our community as well.
Right, and that's a good thing that we need to let people be aware of, because so often you see that all the high advertisements and expensive advertisement, the dollars, big dollars advertisement, and you say, okay, well, I want to get this, I want to buy that, and the thing is, there's another avenue out there that sometimes we forget, and we don't need to forget. It's very important to us and our community.
Yes, it is, because, when we're out and, you go to the mall, and if you just think about how much money is going through that product line, but we're not investing in our own small businesses and those people that are working hard daily that are right there in your community, that we need to be building that. And then we always go, well, how come we don't have, well, we're not investing our dollars, and we can't forget them.
Right, so the money should go 7 times into your neighborhood, into your community. It should roll over 7 times. If it roll over 7 times, everybody can get a little bit, even if you keep getting change, a little change. All those change add up to dollars. So that's something that's very important that we need to do. We need to look at our own sisters and brothers, if you will.
We sure do, because they work hard daily, and and the thing is, we need to remember too, when we're shopping with them, stop always looking for the hookup.
Right.
So they don't have that where we expect to get a discount from them, and that's the thing. We expect it from, because you wouldn't go in Macy's and say, well, hey, can I get this extra discount? You're going to take it right off the rack, go to the register, pay exactly what it is. If it's on sale, it's on sale. If it's not, if you want it, you're going to buy it. And we have to have that same expectation when we go in those stores. So we are on our first break, and when we come back, Regina is going to be interviewing Miss Latoya Burton from Curve Bella, and there are some models in the studio, and they have on some beautiful garments. I also have on a garment from Curve Bella because I love Curve Bella. I always shop there. So when we come back, this is a fantastic treat that we get to see the fashions of Curve Bella and also from Positive Love. So please stay tuned and come right back with us.
If you hear this message, wherever you stand, I'm calling every woman, calling every man.
Cheryl Underwood got her own show, now you get yours. Have a business or talent you want to showcase? Have your own show simulcast on WHPR TV and radio, and on Comcast Cable and all of your favorite apps and devices.
Well, here's where you get discovered, right here. This...
Walker's Broadcaster? Walker's Broadcaster.
Packages start at just $99. Call now. Download the WHPR TV app and catch the Cheryl Underwood show wherever you are.
If you hear this message, wherever you stand, I'm calling every woman, calling every man.
Welcome back to Empowered Living. I'm Regina Ross, and our guest is Latoya Burton. Hi, Latoya.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, just fine. Why don't you tell us about your fantastic, just the name of it, Curvellas.
Curve Bella.
Curvella. Sorry.
Yes, Curve Bella.
Yes. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what inspired you to start Curvella?
Being a curvy woman myself, it was really hard to find places to shop that catered to us with high fashion designs that fits our curves. So, I got tired of the things not fitting my body type right.
Right.
So, just a passion that comes from within.
Okay. So, do you I know that was your passion, but when did you start like sewing and making the clothes, or tell us a little bit about that?
Well, I don't actually sew and make them.
You design them.
Well, I actually, I'm the buyer for the store.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So,
oh, and I'm glad she clarified that.
yes, I'm the buyer for the store. I actually travel around, go to shows, and go and find what I think that my clientele would like,
Okay.
because everybody have a particular clientele. So I actually, I'm the actual buyer.
Right. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Because I thought that you struggled in making the clothes and sewing and putting it all together, but that's even better. That's more fantastic. I like that.
Yes,
Yeah, because you
yes.
said you travel all around, right?
Yes, yes.
How do you balance your business with your personal life?
There is
I know
no
that-
balance.
I know that's a challenge for you.
Well, I mean, it's very hard, especially when you're trying to get something off the ground. It takes many, many years for you to actually see it pay off. So right now, I'm still trying to find that balance because, where is the balance?
Oh, I understand because sometimes I'm running like 20 hours a week, so I do quite understand quite well how that
Yes.
can be, the balance. But sometimes we have to take time to get that balance. I know
Yes.
for me, I kept, like I said, 20 hours a day, so I really fell on my face. So I had to get some rest. I have rested like 2 weeks. I was just flat in bed rest.
Yes.
So we do have to take care of that. Okay, so tell us something about your passion, and you said the curvy women, and sometimes we think of curvy women, we think big women, but that's not necessarily so. I would say people of our color have curves, a lot of curves.
Yes. I mean, and curves is not just, like you said, you have to be a certain size. It's just, when you have bust, hips, butt, you have curves.
Right.
So, what I find when you go into the traditional stores is that it's pretty hard to find clothes that has the proper fit for us.
Right. Now, we had some clothes on the monitor there, on the monitor now. You want to talk about that?
I like that picture. It's an old one, but I like it because it's showing off a fitted maxi dress, and as you can see on the model,
It doesn't look like it's right in style. Go ahead and finish, I'm sorry.
yes. Well, most of the things that we have, style is not actually about what's current, but most of those things we still would carry in store. But like I say, with the first one, you have the actual, it's a mermaid fitted off the shoulder. I love the way that picture, it captured a little bit of all the elements of the store. The second one was a high-low split top with some jeans, and then you have another one that's just a necktie. I mean, like the first and the third one, it's something that you can dress up or down. You can go out, go to like a dinner party or whatever, and then the last one is just another top and jean combo.
Right. And the thing that I notice and I really like about it is that they show the shape,
Yes.
the beautiful shape. Sometimes people, like you were saying before, sometimes people think you got to be 2, 3, 4 to have a shape. They're kind of straight. I like the curves, and being a sister, I have a few
Yes.
curves myself.
And one thing I love about this business is that using my platform and doing what I do, I find a lot of people say now, oh, I wish I was curvy. I wish I had more curves. So even sometimes I'm finding my smaller divas are now looking
Right.
to wish they had some of the curves that we have. So, you know, it's like now things have changed so much from where you had to be smaller. Now we're actually showing, and it's a, you know, myself as well as other boutique owners who specialize in plus size, we're giving that platform. We're making it look so good, and people say, wow, it never looked so beautiful. So that's what kind of keeps me going, is
Right, I
that,
like that.
you know, we are changing the way America and people look at people with
should be
curves.
changed
It needs to
because,
be
I mean,
changed.
It was always like I said, the 2, 4, 6 model. Most people are not that size. The average person is not that size.
Right.
So you want to tell us about this? This is your.
That's a picture of the inside of the store. Once again, I like the picture, but I wish that we can get some. But that's showing off some of the different elements of the store. Like on the rack right here in the middle, that's
Okay.
where we carry a lot of our maxi dresses and jumpsuits, and we carry skirts. I mean, we have handbags. We don't have a lot of accessories right now. Just trying to find the balance and having that store for where our girls can come in 30 minutes or less and find that outfit for tonight. Because we get a lot of shoppers who come in, you know, at the last minute and say, oh, I need something for tonight. And they can find it, and they know that we have it. So that was just a picture of the inside of the store showing off, you know, the different elements of the store.
And looking at that picture, I like the color. It was very colorful. It wasn't like you have to go in before how they would have it, things just plain, okay, black, white, solids. But you have a variety of colors.
And with that actual picture, that was a summer picture. Like now, if you come in, you're going to see more of the burgundy, the fall colors. So like I say, you know, different, like with that, you wouldn't come in and see the bright colors because nobody wear bright colors in the fall. We wear those in the summer.
Right.
Yes. And that's an actual card of ours, and that is one of our, we're Curve Envy. That was our second location. That location closed in April of this year. So it's just the one location,
Okay.
which is the Curve Bella Boutique, 22125 Coolidge Highway, just south of 9 Mile in Oak Park.
And we talked about how it's important to spend our black dollars. So you want to comment on that?
Oh my God, it's very important that we understand the power in our dollars. I mean, I don't want this conversation can go on and on, but I mean, it's funny that when you speak on the black dollars, we want to what I would say, we go out and we support other people without a problem, but we'll come into my sister or somebody who we look the same and say, hey, can I get this, or what can I do? You do this for this price? My thing is, our money spends a little different than corporations, you know, where I tell people, as a small business owner, we don't have lines of credit that we can go in and buy things. We don't have things consigned to us. We have to buy it. So when you spend your money within, it goes right back into your community. It goes right back immediately, versus that, you know, if you spend it somewhere else, it has to trickle back down to us.
Right.
You spend it with us, we spend it with us, it stays in our neighborhoods. And it just kind of transforms how we look at us as, you know, because sometimes people say we don't know how to conduct business, and I don't understand how it's different from, because we're all human. It's not a color thing. When God
Right.
created it, it wasn't a color thing.
A lot of times we have to listen to what people are saying and why they're saying that. You know, they're saying it for different reasons.
Yeah, could be so, but you know, I think that for what it's worth, just we have to be mindful that you know, it's power in numbers, and you know, I thank God that I do have a strong support system, because I mean, most of my customers are minority or of color, so you know, I mean, there is a lot of.
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
There is a lot of people who do shop. Majority of my customers they look just like me. So, yes, keeping the dollars.
So that's good, and what we're saying is we just want more people to come out and spend their money with you and other black businesses.
Definitely.
And you brought some models with you today.
I did.
So why don't we have them come out? Tell us
Okay.
her name.
I have Miss Erica I bought out a couple pieces, and then I have Miss Kim. I don't know if you
Beautiful.
can see Erica. I bought out a couple things to showcase some of our holiday collection. Because, like I say, the holidays and the New Year's right around the corner. And so, you know, when you come into the store, you find a lot of things such as what she's wearing, sparkles and bling, because that's what we want at this time of the
Right.
year. We're coming out, we're looking for the holiday party, the New Year's coming around. So
And
that's a
that's
quilted.
very classy and elegant.
Yes, yes. And like I say, you know, you could tell that once again, you see how it's flattering to her body type.
Right,
And
right.
So, you know, like we have a show, which I know we'll probably get to that, but, you know, like I love how different things fit different models. And so, you know, I have a lot of ladies that work with me, and they, you know, of all different shapes, sizes.
Well, I like that. That makes her have the perfect shape in that outfit. That looks
Yes.
beautiful.
Yes.
I wouldn't mind having that.
Look at Miss Erica.
Yeah, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. And you brought someone else with you?
I have Miss Kim. She's showcasing. I said, okay, I did the bling. I'm gonna do something a little different. She's wearing this pantsuit that also doubles as a dress. I like it because, you know, for what it's worth, as a jumpsuit, sometimes you don't always want to wear a dress. You come in curved belly, you're going to find a
Right.
lot of dresses. So this gives you, it's a pantsuit, but it's also, with the dress element, it definitely dresses up that jumpsuit. So that's another one of those cute numbers that we have in the store, just to show off that we don't just only sell you a dress. We'll sell
Right.
you a whole look.
And that looks very comfortable, elegant, and comfort.
Yes, definitely.
I don't think we can ask for more than that, because those are the things that we like as women.
And
to
what
be
we
comfortable,
need.
right,
Yes,
right,
ma'am.
and elegant.
Yes.
Thank you, Kim. So here you have it. Isn't that beautiful?
Yes, yes.
Just you can come into her store and find pieces like that. And I needed to ask you, like, what sizes do you your sizes you range from?
Okay, we actually go from a small to a 3X, but we specialize, I have to make sure I let people know, we specialize in curvy size, which is a large to a 3X. So, you know, we try not to exclude anybody, but we do have to have a specialty.
Oh, yeah.
Because we only have so much room in the store, so we specialize in plus size.
Right, but I wanted you to bring that out, that just not the larger sizes, most sizes you do carry.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yep. So that's wonderful. Okay, so you're going to tell us about your nominations for the Michigan Chronicle, with the Michigan Chronicle.
Yes. Well, fortunately, you know, we have been nominated. I mean, our audience definitely think that we are the best clothing retailer that Michigan had to offer. So 2 years in a row, we were nominated and made it to the top 3 of the best clothing retailer. We haven't made it there yet, you know, as far as taking home the trophy, but, you know, I think it's still an honor to be a minority-based business and a woman at that.
Right.
Actually taking home, just being nominated in the top 3. It's a lot of nominations that come through, and each year we have made it to the top 3. So this is 2
Right,
years
and
of
you're
them
at-
running.
Right, you're at the top 3, so eventually you'll be number 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you-
So, I mean, to me, that's an honor to be at the top 3, because people say, well, just third or third place. No, that's hard to get there.
Yes, it is. Yes, so, you know, I definitely thank God for, you know, people feeling like we are worthy of that title and nominating us, you know, both years that they've had that Best in Black, that we have been nominated, and we have been, you know, we had enough votes that we've made it to the top 3.
And I think that's wonderful, and you will make it to the top 1. You will.
Yes,
be
we
there.
will.
Yes.
Yes.
What can you tell us a little bit about starting your own company? How would you? What advice do you have for other people if they want to start?
Patience. I tell people, a lot of people ask me all the time, you know, they want to pick my brain. I tell people patience, prayer, and persistence. Just because it doesn't work the first time, don't get discouraged. You know, you have to sometimes write out a business plan, make it realistic, look at what you can afford to do, and, you know, do what you can afford, and eventually you have to, it's a cycle to it. You have to make money, invest money, make more money,
Right.
invest it. So
takes money
what
to make money.
it do, and what sometimes I find that people do is that they make money and they spend it as opposed to reinvest
Right,
it.
reinvest
You
it.
have to reinvest it, and you know, so it's really just it's a basic, simple to me. But for some people, you know, they think that you make money when you open a business. No, it takes a minute
Yeah, it takes
to
about 5
actually,
years.
yes, to make some money.
And then most people that have businesses, they have started with 3 separate businesses, and then by the time you get to
Definitely.
the third one, if
Yes.
they hang in there, it usually works.
Yes.
So it's not an easy thing,
No.
but it's doable. It can
Definitely.
be done. Hang in there and do it.
Yes, ma'am.
Because it's nothing like having your own business, your own company, making money for yourself and helping others.
Definitely. Yeah, I definitely, I've been self-employed for 20 years, so that's really all I know.
Okay,
you know,
good,
so it just works out that way.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that you have that duration to keep going on. Do you have any upcoming events?
Yes, we do. We have a fashion show December the 17th at St. John Banquet and Conference Center. This is my annual anniversary holiday gala that I've been doing. This will be my 3rd year doing it, and every year it seems to grow and get larger because of, you know, people, I guess, you know, inspiring so many people that, you know, every year somebody wants to do it. So we're having a show this year with 120 models. We're going to probably, by the time it's all said and done, probably be about 100, but that was a good number because I figured that the theme this year is 100 curvy girls and pearls. And Kim, as well as Erica, will actually be the models of the show. And it just, you know, we want to showcase women not only that look like me. We have, you know, not just black. We have other races, ages, you know, we have young.
Right, and I'm glad you said that because I don't want anybody to think that your store is only for black people. It's for anyone who wants to come in and purchase something and wants to look good, because you will look good. We saw her clothes.
Yeah, because fashion is not just, it's not a black thing or a white thing. You know, it's fashion, it's style. So, you know, I wanted to make sure that the platform that we show that we're not just for a certain, we don't want to make it like it's discriminatory.
Right.
Oh, you have to be black. No, because I mean, we shop everywhere. Right? We support others support us. So, you know, we have models coming near and far. We have models coming from out of town to actually model this show. So I'm very happy to be able to showcase and show women of different shapes, sizes, ages, and
Give
races.
us that location again and the date.
It's December the 17th, 2017 at St. John Banquet and Conference. That's in Southfield, just south of 9 Mile. It is the church with the gold dome. You know, they always say the gold dome. So it's, like I said, it's December the 17th. And tickets are on sale on Eventbrite. If you actually use the keywords Curve Bella, you should be able to come up with it. As well as on our social media, we have the links to the Eventbrite on there as well.
Okay, that sounds good. You want to tell us any more about your company or something about you or how to inspire people more?
Just be you. I tell people, and I guess that's something I've always done. It comes so naturally for me, you know, being a mom and just.
Can you say that again? Because I don't know if everybody heard you. She said just be you, be yourself.
You have to be yourself. If you can't, I can't be you better than you. You can only be yourself. So what I've learned is that, you know, being true to me and doing what I do naturally, it just comes natural. I have people, I've always been in the realm of inspiring, even when it came down to, I did hair for years, so I've always been
a people person.
A people person. You have to be,
Always wanna
you know.
help people.
Yes. So I guess, you know, I tell people, be you, figure out what you love.
Right.
Because if you don't like what you're doing, you're not going to be passionate about
Right,
it.
because like you were saying, you've been doing this for 20 years, so you have to have that passion for it.
Yes.
that was one of the things that Steve Harvey was saying. He was saying that people, they always want, like you were saying before, you have the money, take the money, and they spend it, and they always want to be high, living high and living on top of the world, but invest that. He always talks about the hard work, and we know about the hard work, that it's not easy. It takes hours and hours out of each day. Like I was saying, some days I was only getting like 4 hours of sleep. So it does make a difference.
And I read it's funny that you brought him up. I tell people, they say, live your life today like nobody else so you can live your future life like nobody else. And I live, if people met me, I live so different than the average person, but that's so I can invest in my business.
Right.
So no, it's not, I can't go out and spend my money like some people do, and, on expensive handbags. I mean, every time you see me, I'm going to be having something that is in Curvebella store.
Right.
And I live my life differently, so that way I can live my future life differently. I can't live like everybody else. So as an entrepreneur, you have to think outside of the box, where
Right.
most
And
people
then
think inside of the box.
The other thing, a lot of people want to wear the designer clothes. But the thing is, you need to wear what looks good on you. It can be designer, but if it's not looking well on you, you have to be yourself.
Yes.
And look out for yourself and just dress for yourself. So those are things that people need to look into also.
Yes, ma'am. So, like I say, I know it was another part of the question. You asked me what.
Let me see. Because I asked you about the business and your passion and good ways to make money. Was that part of it?
I'm not sure, but
Okay.
I think anytime you can, I beat this in my kids'
Don't worry
head.
about anything else you want to say. Just say it, because we're going to wrap it up. So
Okay.
if you want to say anything else.
Well, yes, like I say, so I just want to make sure that I guess, tell people, hey, it can be done. I mean, I actually, I look up and say, wow, Lord, why me? But, I guess what better person than me?
And one word that I don't think came out of your mouth, but you said it, was sacrifice.
You have
Yes.
everything
Yes.
about this is a sacrifice, and it kind of, it's funny when people do not see the sacrifice. They only see the good. They don't see the sacrifice, and it's like this was a heck of a sacrifice to be able to do. Lost sleep, oh my God, weight, for me it was weight gain because I wasn't getting any
Right.
sleep and I was
And
up all
mine
night
went
eating.
The opposite. Mine went the opposite. When I stress out, I get smaller, but most people gain weight. But I get smaller. But it has been wonderful talking to you. People come out to her different events, come out to her store. We want to make a difference. And we'll be right back with Empowered Living. Thank you.
If you hear this message, wherever you stand, I'm calling every woman, calling every man.
Cheryl Underwood got her own show, now you get yours. Have a business or talent you want to showcase? Have your own show simulcast on WHPR TV and radio, and on Comcast Cable and all of your favorite apps and devices.
But the best way to get it, you got to come through here to get it. Because I wouldn't be here if this wasn't the real deal Holyfield.
Come on,
'Cause,
come on.
Packages start at just $99. Call now. Download the WHPR TV app and catch the Cheryl Underwood show wherever you are.
If you hear this message, wherever you stand, I'm calling every woman, calling every man.
Well, welcome back, Detroit. That was a wonderful interview that Regina did with Miss Latoya Burton from Curvebella. Now we are going to be interviewing Miss Alicia Strickland, who has a t-shirt line and a positive message, and her message is positive love. So welcome, Alicia. I know you're a little bit shy, but that's all right. You're going to warm right on up. So tell us, what is the mission behind positive love, and how did you get started with that?
Well, I got started with Positive Love probably like in 2014. Around that time, I was going through a very bad storm, and I needed something to help me be motivated. And I always wanted to start a t-shirt line, but I didn't know what type of t-shirt line. So I decided if I wanted to motivate someone and actually motivate myself as well. Why not start a T-shirt line? And each T-shirt has a different meaning. We have race to be a king, race to be a queen, make money not excuses, and so many more. And that's when you want to start.
So every day you just came up with a motivating topic for yourself, and then you just kept a journal. Did you keep a journal, or how did that work? How did the process work?
I had a regular school notebook, and I started out doing motivational quotes at first.
Okay.
And I would read those every day, and I would take like different messages or different scripts, and I would just put them together and then just go from there.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have any help, friends, family, or anything?
Of course, I have my family, my friends, my mom. I have a very big support system, so
Okay.
I leaned on them, and I leaned on God as well. So yep.
Oh, wow. And I see you have on a pretty T-shirt right now,
you.
and it says "Positive Love." What does it
It's
say?
a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. Okay, I need that.
Yeah.
Okay. And once you started that going, what's the process to actually get the message and then get the screen on there? Because, there might be somebody out there that wants to get it done. How does this work?
Actually, it started out, we start from the T-shirts at first. Everybody has their own type of T-shirt, so you have to find the actual one that fits them and they're comfortable with. And I do my own design. I do my own pressing, shipment, and everything. I don't have any help.
Oh, wow.
I don't want any help.
You're a one-woman corporation, right?
Yeah.
I don't see that being that way for long, but
Yeah.
okay, so you are just very motivated, and that's the thing that, young people and people in general that want to get in the business of doing anything, you have to be motivated
Yeah.
and passionate. It sounds like from both of you ladies that were up here, being passionate. If you're not passionate, then it pretty much just stops at some point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what is your focus for helping the community? Because you have such a positive message behind what you do.
Basically, I just want everyone to understand that even though life is hard, you have different bumps in the road, but just stay focused and just stay motivated, and learn not to give up so easily just because something is hard. Because you have to have patience, and everything takes time.
Right.
So I want everyone to be motivated and just stay focused and not give up. It's going to be okay.
Are you in school yourself?
I actually have just graduated from Ross Medical School for medical assistant it was like last year. I'm not in that field right now, but probably like in the near future I'll probably go back.
And you're a hairdresser as well, right?
Yes, that's my other passion. I love doing hair. I love it. I work out in Lathrop Village, and I do hair. I do everything. I love it.
And see, and that's the thing that people, they don't understand. Your passion doesn't have to just necessarily be in one thing.
No.
Because a lot of times, with a lot of us, when you start something, you'll have streams of income in different things, or you'll have a stream of income in somewhere else and be investing in yourself to get something else off the ground and going. And and it's good to understand for people to know that's how that works, because people are so quick to want to give. They'll see people and say, I can't do that.
Right. I never say can't, because you can do anything as long as you keep your mind to it. You can do anything.
Wow. Can you discuss with and share with our audience about your experience as a Black business owner, because it has its ups and downs, and it's like people want to bail out when when it's not as smooth, when it's fun and everybody like what you're doing, but it doesn't always happen that way. So let's talk about
being a business owner. I love it. I love having my own business, my own time, my own schedule. I love it. But being a business owner is not as easy as people make it seem. Like, it's not easy. It's times that I'm up for hours. I probably have like 2 or 3 hours of sleep, and my friends is constantly on my phone. Go to sleep. But I'm on a mission, and I don't want to be local. I want it to be all over the world.
Right.
You know, so being a business owner is hard. It's it's hard, but it's worth it. I wouldn't trade it for the world. But if you have anything that you want to do, just do it, and you have to have patience. Because if you don't have patience, and if it's not a passion, it's not for you. Everyone is not meant to be a business owner.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Can you give an example of that? Maybe that one time you just really were like, "Oh my God, I know this is for me. I know I'm really doing the right thing."
Oh goodness. I had someone call me. It was out of the blue. I never forget. It was like 4:00 in the morning, and I gave this young lady one of our customized prayer journals, and she called me crying. I'm just like, oh my God, what's wrong? And she was just like, I just want to thank you. I just want to thank God for you. And I'm like, okay, well, what did I do? She's just like, if it wasn't for you that gave me this prayer journal and just told me just write it out and just pray and everything, I don't know where I would have been. And I'm just like, really? Like, I didn't know that I would, motivate you like that. But, thank you. And I'm glad that, it's working and people are actually seeing my vision.
Mm-hmm.
So, that right there, and I have another one, a guy that I known for years. He was going through a terrible time in his life, and just by me calling him and
Mm-hmm.
checking up on him and just praying with him and everything, right now he's great.
Mm-hmm.
He has his own business as well, but other than that would make me like, oh, this is positive love. Like, it's motivating people, and I'm
And it's
excited,
working.
and it's working. Like all those late nights and early mornings, it's like, and all those different motivational messages and quotes and stuff that I send out, it's like, it's working, guys. So that's what made me just like, thank you. Like,
Wow. And so you have prayer journals too?
Yes, we also
Okay.
have prayer journals. It's basically the first page has a personal message from me, and then the back I broke it down to different Bible verses. So say for instance you're stressed out or whatever, you can always go to that particular verse that I have written down in the back,
Mm-hmm.
and look that up. You can write it out, repeat it to yourself throughout the day, throughout the week, whenever.
Mm-hmm.
And the journal is enough room for
this the
you.
journal?
Yes, the journal is enough room
Can I
to, write it out and just think
Wow,
out your
this is
thoughts
beautiful.
and stuff like that. Yep.
I don't know if our audience can see that, but okay.
Yeah.
And it says, God has made everything beautiful in its time. Wow, that is very, very beautiful. Oh, and a positive message in there from the front. So, wow, I can see why she called you at 4 in the morning. And, but I'm thankful you were there to receive the call. But
Yeah.
that's why it says be ready at all times.
At
so
all times,
you
yeah.
were ready at 4 o'clock in the morning because you needed to hear that message as well. That what you were doing was inspiring someone.
yeah, I
So
need
that's a
that.
beautiful thing. That is awesome. I am. And if you don't mind asking, how old are you?
27.
27 years old. All
27,
right.
yeah.
So, and through your experience that you were having, you were able to bring something forth, something fruitful
Yes.
to help someone else. And see, that's what we're supposed to do in our trying times. Think about what someone else, how it will inspire someone else. That's.
Yes.
I'm glad you took the charge.
Yes.
And you kept going with that. That is a beautiful thing. So how do you feel about, we've been talking about connecting our black dollars in the community. So already starting off, how does that feel or resonate? Because, when you're starting off small, you've got to build. So what is that building experience like?
The building experience, it's stressful. It's very stressful, especially if you don't have, like, if you're not making any orders, it kind of puts you down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But black business, I feel like they need to support not just popular brands,
Mm-hmm.
just people that are starting out and want to get out more, basically more support.
Yeah.
So Yeah.
Yeah, and that's with all of us locally. We have to network and support each other, and that's why we at Empowered Living, we try to make this a platform where we can do that, to bring people forward that maybe not, that would not get the ordinary attention on the regular news, or the media would not necessarily take that much of an interest. But everybody is important, and everybody connected is doing something to help someone else, and that's just basically how we have to look at it. And we do need to connect more and support each other and uplift each other, because when we don't, then that depletes our community.
Right.
You're over there doing positive love. Somebody over here on the east side or northwest Detroit or wherever needs some positive love, and they can't find you. So, we need to make sure we can connect that as well. Before we go to break, I know you mentioned your grandmother. I'm bringing this up because I love grandmothers. I was very close to my grandmother. So, how is your grandmother being supportive in this? And we want to give grandma a shout out and say hello. We want to say hi to your grandma.
Hey, grandma.
Yeah, we want to make sure we give grandma some love.
Right.
How is she? Because I know that's a proud moment when you can share that with your grandparents, and that just means something to me as a business owner myself. And even my grandmother is not with me, I do things symbolic that I know makes me feel good, that if she was here, that she would be a part of this, because these are the things, when they see things of wisdom that they've given, like somewhere in the lines, grandma had something to do with positive love somewhere. She was telling you something. So can you speak on that?
My grandmother, she is a very soft-spoken. She's so positive. She's everything. She's like a second mother. She helped raise me. She loves positive love. She's like, oh, Punky, you're doing this, you're doing this. It's like, yes, Grandma, I'm doing this. Like, don't stress out. I'm going to be okay. Like, I'm going to make it. It's okay. But she supports positive love majorly. I have the house all, like, my products, my shirts and stuff all over the house. And she's like, is everything okay? She's very concerned, and but in a good way. But she tells everyone if she's at the bus stop, oh, my grandbaby has a T-shirt line called Positive Love. You should check it out. And she's so supportive. So she plays a very major part in my life. And also, I actually have two grandmothers. My other grandmother, her name is Sweet Jean. Her nickname is Sweet Jean. But we call her Granny Pooh. She's so supportive. My whole family is supportive. My grandfather, everyone is very supportive, and I'm so blessed to have that. But my grandmother, she's not the person to yell, to fuss or anything. So it's like I got that calmness from her. It's like that humble from her and my mom, but she's very supportive.
Okay.
She got my back.
Oh, I know she does, and she's your advertisement. I figured that when you said grandma earlier, when we were talking, I said, we got to give grandma, we have to give those grandmothers that love and that support, because that wisdom that they've shared, as you going forward, they set that foundation, your parents as well.
Right.
But we're coming up on our first our break. So we are going to take a break. We're going to come back and finish talking to Alicia about positive love and some more things. We're going to talk about positive love in the youth and just some more great things. And glad to have these great women that are sharing their talents, their passion, and also words of wisdom. So other women in the community, if they have not started a business, they may be inspired, and this might be something to keep them motivated and keep going, so we will be right back. So don't go too far, and Empowered Living will be back with Miss Alicia, and we will continue talking about positive love.
If you hear this message, wherever you stand, I'm calling every woman, calling every man.
Cheryl Underwood got her own show, now you get yours. Have a business or talent you want to showcase? Have your own show simulcast on WHPR TV and radio, and on Comcast Cable and all of your favorite apps and devices.
He should have never let me see that he had the capability to do all of this. Because my career about to blow the hell up.
Packages start at just $99. Call now. Download the WHPR TV app and catch the Cheryl Underwood Show wherever you are.
If you hear this message, wherever you stand, I'm calling every woman, calling every man.
Welcome back, Detroit, and we have Miss Alicia, and she has a company called Positive Love. And today we have been interviewing great women in our community that are business owners that have come in to share their talents with us and share words of wisdom about entrepreneurship, black dollars in the community, and shopping, you know, for the holiday season, and how you can reach out to them. So we were last talking with Alicia about Positive Love and the messages in her prayer journal, but now let's talk about Positive Love in the youth. You know, all of us growing up have had some type of experience with something that may not have been so positive, or negative things that have scarred us that we hold on to. And I know for me, that's how I came up with Empower Living. And to share those positive things with my daughter. I know you have godchildren, correct? And I'm sure you share some positive things and positive love with them. How many godchildren do you have?
I have 7.
7. Okay, you're not even a mother yet, but you are mentoring some young people and giving them some positive love. What is that like, and what are you telling them?
First off, I love my god babies. They keep me on my toes. For young people, speak out, speak up, and keep your faith and just stay focused. But being a godmother, I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
So with youth in schools also, could you show your T-shirts, and then also share a message about, you know, maybe a young lady might see this and it inspires her. Maybe she's been young man or young lady that may have experienced bullying or something, because, you know, that's something that happens in the school. So, you know, if you want to show your T-shirts and then talk about messages.
This one right here is Raised to Be a Queen. I believe that we all are kings and queens, and we are, how can I say, that we do have a bright future ahead of us. Just stay on a direct path and know that, you know, keep your head up. Like when I was growing up, I was ashamed of being tall and things like that. So I walk around with my head down, and I can hear my mom like, put that head up, put that head up. Don't walk around with that head down.
Right.
So especially for our young women, you are raised to be a queen.
Right.
Queen is just on top of the line, you know, that you are no lower than that, and don't let no one tell you different. And then we also have, for our boys,
oh, cool,
raised to be a king.
Raised to be a king. All right.
And for our men, I want them to understand that they are our providers and our protectors. And, you know, they do lead us. So, you know, that they are a king, and they are, you know, ahead, and they are in charge. So, you know, just know that you are, you know, you are a king, and just do what a king's supposed to do.
Right. Do what a king is. I like that. Do what a king is supposed. Maybe that should be one of your T-shirts. Do what a king is supposed to do. That's right. You know, protect and provide and think positive and things and work.
Yes. Yes.
So we are glad that you came on and you shared these things with us. Can you tell how people can get in touch with you?
We do have a website. It's called it's www.positivelove.com. We are on Instagram, Facebook, Positive Love Lifestyle. You can email us at positivelovelifestyle@yahoo.com, and that's about it. Yep.
Okay, so we want to thank Alicia for coming on. We also want to thank Latoya for being here from Curve Bella. Please make sure for holiday shopping that you reach out to these young ladies because they have some very beautiful clothing. As you saw in the studio today from Curve Bella, make sure you go out to Oak Park on Coolidge Highway and shop at Curve Bella. You can also find Curve Bella on Instagram as well. So please make sure you stop in and shop there. Also, Alicia with Positive Love. Say that one more time where you can be reached.
Positive Love, Instagram, Positive Love Lifestyle. Our website, www.positivelove.com, and if that's it, on Facebook and Instagram.
All right, so thank you all for joining in with us again on Empowered Living, and we hope that this is a joyous and blessed holiday season as the holiday comes up. Remember, just be yourself, do your best, even if you can't buy everything for everyone. I just saw something where Miss Sarita Jakes, she said something very, very, very inspiring. She said, if you can't buy somebody something, remember you are the gift. And just share your love with someone. And I really, really like that. So I wanted to just share that. So join us again next time on Empowered Living, and we hope you enjoyed this episode. Again, I am your host, Marshall Bryant. Regina Ross was with us today. Loris Allen was absent and out, and also our other host was out today, Miss Kristen Wilson, but they will be back. But thank you for joining us on this episode of Empowered Living, talking about Black business ownership and shopping in our community. Thank you and have a great Sunday.
If you hear this message, wherever you stand, I'm calling every woman, calling every man. We're the generation